From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne-Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina. Today is Friday. It's June 24th, 2016, and this is Wayne-Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And we are here in the studio again today. The wind kicking up outside, so it was wreaking havoc with our microphones, so we decided to come inside and do it inside so we could actually hear ourselves think, which I have a lot of trouble with thinking, I think. Anyway, hello there. Today is the end of the week. It is a Friday, lots of stuff going on around the weekend. Now, the weekend weather-wise is going to be pretty nice around Wayne County. We have had, over the last day or so, scattered showers in the area. Not everyone got rain, unfortunately. We really need the rain for the farmers. The corn is not looking good in all areas. In some areas it is, but we need the rain all over the place. And some got rain, some didn't. So we just kind of keep hoping and praying that we still get some rain here in the Wayne County area before everything dries up. But anyway, a good weekend ahead, and the first of next week looking pretty good as well. It's going to cool down some. Man, yesterday was hot. Today a little bit cooler, but it's still going to be a nice weekend. So make the most of it, right?
Yep.
How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I am doing great. You know, this time of the year, a lot of people on vacation, particularly 4th of July week is coming up, and people will be headed to the beach. This is also the time of the year, coincidentally, that people forget about giving blood. And this is a critical time of year because now is when we need it. We need it all year long, and these supplies are not permanent. These supplies, when you give blood, it has a shelf life, and if it's not used within that shelf life, it's just no good anymore. Now, when you give blood, you can give every 56 days. During this time of year, this is when people have automobile accidents. This is when people are scheduled for operations. Premature babies are prematurely born premature. They are. I mean, they don't have a watch. So they don't know. They're just born. Anyway, the need for blood is ongoing. It's just forever and ever and ever needed. So as you're thinking about vacation this year, and that's a nice thing to think about, also think about people who will be needing blood. Give blood. You can go to redcrossblood.org, redcrossblood.org, put in your zip code, and magically a list will appear of places you can actually donate blood. Here's a couple right here. In July 7th, at the Eureka United Methodist Church on Church Street. That begins at 2 o'clock on July 7th. Here in Goldsboro, July 9th, 9 o'clock at the bridge at 1065 North Berkeley Boulevard. That begins at 9 o'clock on July 9th. And then July 12th at the Wayne County Red Cross office at 600 North George Street. That blood donation series begins at 1:30 in the afternoon. So please give the gift of life. Red Cross is helping people, saving lives. Okay. Let's talk about that right there. That's important right there. That's going to be fun.
On Tuesday at the Board of Commissioners meeting, they approved the groundbreaking for the regional, or the Maxwell Regional Agriculture and Convention Center, and the Farmers Market.
And the Farmers Market.
Yes.
We've got a big, brand new, spanking, sparkling, clean farmers market coming to us here in Wayne County. This is a big deal here. You know, I was talking to Bill Pate the other day, and Bill was at the very top of this as far as getting everything done. He and hundreds of other people were involved, including the county manager and the county commissioners, the mayor and the city council and the city manager. They were all involved in getting this done. This was a big collaborative effort. This is an $18 million effort. $18 million being invested in the county here, and it was all done without a tax increase. No tax increase. $18 million agricultural and convention center. This convention center facility will hold hundreds of people, not only for the use here in Wayne County, but it's a regional center, which means it will be getting people in from all over eastern North Carolina, perhaps even further, to use our new convention center, where it will hold hundreds of people either for dinners, banquets, car shows, boat shows, meetings, conventions, anything. At the same time, it will be an agricultural center where they'll be doing, local fellows here will be doing research. Kevin Johnson of the Cooperative Extension Service, his office will be there, his staff will be there, and they'll be working out of this brand new facility concerning the agriculture environment here in Wayne County. All right. All right.
And the groundbreaking is on July 14th.
July 14th.
At 10 o'clock.
Now this is a big deal. This is a big deal. An $18 million facility right here in Wayne County. We want to see you there.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for that. Well, let's see what else we have here. Goldsboro Parks and Recreation Department. They have so many things going on for seniors and for adults and for kids. Summer camps, they've got all kinds of things going on. For adults, or for seniors rather, here you go. This is for seniors. Acrylic painting and design. This is for ages 50 and older. It's on Mondays and Tuesdays. Mondays at 11 o'clock, Tuesdays at 10 o'clock. It costs $40. And this is at the senior house next to the library, between the library and Herman Park Center. The first Monday and Tuesday of each month. The first Monday and Tuesday of each month, $40 per month. All right, that's great. 11 o'clock on Mondays, 10 o'clock on Tuesdays. Call the Parks and Recreation office to get details on that. But they're also offering canasta, something called hand and foot. That's apparently a card game. They've got bridge, they've got Golden Agers meetings, and they've got horseshoes. Of course, the horses have been removed. But you can call the Parks and Recreation Department to get more information about this, and you call them at 919-739-7480. Go on their website, goldsboroparksandrec.com, and get a complete listing of everything that's available. And be prepared to spend some time, because it's a big list of things to do here in Goldsboro and in Wayne County. All right? Are we ready?
We're ready.
We're going to go to our interview, and actually it's a ribbon cutting that was held yesterday at the Restore, the Habitat for Humanity Restore. So we'll be talking to some people there, but this is the Habitat for Humanity Restore ribbon cutting, and that's up next on Wayne-Goldsboro Television. At the Restore on Mulberry Street today, the Habitat for Humanity Restore, we're here with Matt Whittle. Matthew Whittle is with us, and
yes,
you are the manager, operator, director, owner, chief cook, and bottle washer of Habitat for Humanity.
Well, I think you overstated it a little bit.
Well, you know, I do tend to exaggerate sometimes, but that's okay. You do it all.
I do some of it.
Some of it.
But no, but Habitat does it all, and the Restore definitely does it all.
Yeah. All right, well, tell me what the Restore is. What do you do here?
Right, so the Restore is a thrift store.
Right.
And what we do, we take, accept donated items, new, gently used items. We could be furniture, clothes, books, home goods, pictures, baskets. We take sporting equipment, golf clubs. We take bicycles. We take construction materials, windows, doors, sinks, toilets. Pretty much anything you have in your house that you need to move out of your house, we'll take it. And when we sell it, the proceeds go back to Habitat for Humanity to help in our home building efforts.
In the home building efforts. Now, how many homes has Habitat built here in the Wayne County area?
We are currently building our 70th home right now.
70 homes, 70
Yes,
families, 70
Yes, sir.
are now living in their own home.
Absolutely.
And tell me how that works now. These people will apply?
Right. So in order to become a Habitat homeowner, they fill it. There's an application process. And the big things we look for, that they live and work in Wayne County, that they have a housing need, that they are willing to do 300 hours of sweat equity. That means 300 hours of volunteering to help build their house, help build the houses of others in the community or others in the Habitat program. They work here in the Restore. But then we also, and this is where people don't always know, people don't always know about, is we also they have to have the ability to pay. So they're actually buying their own house. It's not a giveaway program.
Oh, no.
Habitat sells the houses. The traditional model is at cost and 0% interest. So it's very affordable, but we do sell the houses.
And who would be a prime candidate to take advantage of this program?
Prime candidate, folks with some sort of income who maybe just don't quite qualify for a traditional mortgage. Folks who have rented all their lives and would like to live in a home of their own, would like that foundation of stability and a strong foundation that they can work to improve their future opportunities off of. Those are the folks that we look to serve.
It's certainly a wonderful opportunity for
Yes,
people.
sir. Absolutely.
People who otherwise may not have an opportunity to own their own home. And
Right.
they do
Yes,
end
sir.
up owning their home.
They do, absolutely.
They do. And again, I have seen when people are applying their 300 hours of sweat equity and building their home,
Right.
they kind of get the fever and they say, well, you know, I've done my home. I'm going to help somebody else build theirs now.
Right, and we do. We have a fair number of homeowners who even once they finish those 300 hours, even once they have closed on their house and they've completed the program, there are a fair number that come back and they'll volunteer here in the Restore on occasion. On occasion, we'll see them out at the job site, helping swing that hammer, helping pay forward a little bit of that assistance that was given to them.
Excellent. Now, we have a ribbon cutting here today. Now,
Yes, sir.
What is that all about?
Habitat for Humanity and the Restore, we just rejoined the Chamber of Commerce. It's such an important organization here in the community, and we wanted to make sure we were a part of it. But as we rejoined, as we've done a little bit of work here in the store to make it look a little bit better, we have a wall back behind us at the back of the store that gives information about how the store ties into the mission of Habitat. We wanted just to take an opportunity to open the doors, cut the ribbon, and let the folks in the community know what we're about.
And that's wonderful. And anybody who wants to know more about Restore or Habitat for Humanity can either look at that wall
Absolutely.
or actually contact you or your staff.
Contact us, go to our website, habitatgoldsboro.org. They can call the office. It's 919-736-9592. And we're happy to put them in touch with the store if they want to donate, if they want more information about working on a house, or more information about getting a house. We're happy to talk to them about that as well.
Excellent. Matthew Whittle, thank you so much for speaking with us.
Absolutely. Thank
All
you.
right, now.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. And continuing here at the Habitat for Humanity Restore here on Mulberry Street in
Yes, sir.
downtown Goldsboro. We're talking with Robin Wren. Robin, what do you do here?
I'm the Restore manager here.
You're the manager.
The manager,
You're the
yes.
man.
Yeah, the man with the plan, I guess.
Man with the plan. Man, the Restore looks great.
Well,
you
thank
have
you.
fantastic layout here. It's just fantastic. You got new stuff in here. You got
Yes.
some stuff that's gently used.
Right.
You've got a
right.
tremendous amount of books.
Right. Yes, we have plenty.
Amazing number of books.
Yes,
here.
sir.
And
Yes,
you
sir.
always have had a good selection of
Yes,
books.
yes, and our books are 50 cents. We do 5 for $1 on Wednesday, so as fast as we get them in, we get them out even faster.
Did you say 50 cents? I thought they were $1 a piece.
They're 50 cents on softbacks. Hardbacks are $1.
Okay, hardbacks
Yes,
are $1, 50 cents for softbacks.
Right, yes,
That's
sir.
what a bargain that is.
Yeah, right,
And
right,
on
right.
Wednesdays,
five for $1 on
$5
Wednesday.
on
yes,
books.
Sir. Yes, sir.
You have a lot of furniture.
Right, very much so.
You have a lot of clothing.
Yes, sir.
You got shoes.
Right,
And and some of these shoes, I looked at the shoes the other day. I don't need shoes, but I was looking at them. Some of them are brand new.
Right, yeah, they are. They still have the tags and everything on them. Yes, sir.
And you have some electronics things. You have, I'm telling you, the store looks great. A lot of these
Got it all.
knickknacks. Look at this chair here.
Right.
This stuff looks great.
Right, good for a DIY project. We have had a ton of those come in, and people have been buying them for DIY projects. So.
And I see a lot of these things in here are already reduced even more off the great low price you
Yes,
have
sir.
on them already.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Now,
sir.
how long have you been here?
I've actually been here for 3 years. Manager for only 2.
A manager for 2 years.
Yes, yes.
And what seems to be moving the best in here? What do you sell the most of? Any
Well,
idea?
that's hard to say. That's very hard to say. I would say mainly furniture, but we have a lot of odd-end items that come in and go. People want to use for DIY projects. That's the biggest thing. People on Pinterest and Facebook getting all these crazy ideas for
Yeah.
stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, you see a lot of that on these TV shows. That
Right.
have, redoing
Very much so,
furniture
right,
and things that's supposed to look like the expensive stuff that
Exactly.
people are making and creating.
Exactly.
There's a lot in here you could do. I was just looking at that shelf there a minute ago.
Right.
That's only $10.
Only $10.
And you've already knocked 25% off
off.
more.
Right, yes,
so that's
sir.
$7.50 for that.
Exactly.
That's a great little bookshelf.
Yeah, very
and I
much
see our pink little friend over here behind us, that little bear thing.
Yeah.
But this looks great. And again, the furnishing. A lot of the furnishings are brand new.
Yes, a lot of it. We have great partnerships with companies like Jernigan's in the area, and they look out for us. And then the rest just comes in from the community.
That is fantastic.
Great relationship with the community.
You do have good support from the community and from a lot of the businesses here in town that's donated these items to the store.
Yes.
I'm not even going to get into upstairs, man.
Right.
Upstairs is the greatest thing in the world.
Right. We call that the man cave. That's where we have hardware, your appliances, things like that.
Hardware and appliances, paint, electrical supplies, plumbing supplies.
Yes, sir.
Windows.
Right.
Tons of windows. Everything but the kitchen sink.
Wait.
You have
the kitchen sink's
sink.
up there,
You
right?
got the kitchen sink as well.
Right.
And doors, just everything.
Right.
Light fixtures, ceiling fans, the whole bit is upstairs. Man.
Yep, you got it.
A great place to go. I love upstairs.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So today we're having the ribbon cutting here, and we hope that a lot of people are going to be coming by.
Yep.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Rodney Wren, thank you so much for talking with us.
Yes, sir. All right.
I appreciate it.
God bless you.
All right, we are here in beautiful downtown Goldsboro on this wonderful day to celebrate with our friends here at Habitat Restore. Matt Whittle, you've been a great friend to this community for a long time, and we're just so thrilled from the Chamber to welcome you all as Chamber members. We appreciate the work that you do day in and day out for the community and the betterment of the community. We're standing in the Restore here, and we're going to let Matt tell a little bit more about Habitat for Humanity, what you all do in our community, and how the community can get involved and support you as well.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the ribbon cutting today. Like I said earlier, the Chamber is such a great organization, such a great community organization, does a lot in the community, and we're excited to be a part of that. I'm excited to partner with them. So just wanted to say just a little bit about what Habitat is and how the Restore sort of plays into that. Habitat, in case anybody doesn't know, it's a home building organization. We build homes for folks typically in that low to moderate income bracket that otherwise wouldn't be able to afford a home of their own. We build affordable homes. We build decent homes. We build good homes for folks who really need that foundation. And we firmly believe the idea that shelter, affordable, decent shelter, these homes that we're working with these families to build, that they create a foundation for them of stability, strength, and self-reliance. And through that gives them the opportunity, and that's the important word, is that they get the opportunity from that to then in the future increase their chances, increase what they're able to do, increase what their children are able to do. And just a couple quick things more about Habitat is one thing that's important that we always try to stress is that it's not a giveaway program. It's a myth that people have, but it's not. We sell the homes. We traditional Habitat model, at cost, 0% interest, so super affordable for folks in the community. The homeowners in the program are required to do 300 hours of sweat equity. So not only are they putting their finances into it, they're putting their time, their effort, their sweat, their back into building these houses for themselves, building the houses for others also in the program. And so how the Restore ties into all of this, it's a thrift store, and people ask me all the time, well, what does the Restore carry? And I'm going to let Rodney talk a little bit more about that. But the Restore's reason for existing is to support Habitat. So all the proceeds from all the sales of all the donated items that y'all see in the store go back to Habitat and go back to that home building mission. So I'm going to let Rodney Wren, our Restore manager and director, tell a little bit more about the store, how the donation process works and everything, and just take it away.
All right. Well, the community support is very much appreciated as far as donations. Without donations, it's hard for the Restore to actually make money. So as far as items that we have furniture. We have all types of houseware items, from books, VHS medias. We have clothing. Many of the Restores and Habitat for Humanity doesn't accept like clothing and some of the housewares, but we're one of the unique ones that actually does. As far as hardware items, we have it all. We have lumber, the sheetrock. It's hard for me to think of so much of it off top, but paint, anything you can think of to build a home, we have it. We have it. So as far as the donation process, it's very simple. You either can stop by the Restore and have these items unloaded out of your vehicle, or you can simply just call our number 919-736-9550, and we will actually come out and purchase, come out and pick up the items from you. So, yep.
All right.
Very good.
Thank y'all for coming.
So before we go make it official, I do want to say thank you to all the community members and chamber members who are here in support. We're going to be cutting a ribbon, not for the first time, with this wonderful establishment, but kind of as a rejuvenating. We're so thrilled that you're a part of the chamber, and we're proud to be here to support you. So let's go make it official.
Here, three. 1, 2, 3.
And we're back on Wayne-Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us. Couple of things. First of all, what's special about today?
What is special?
I'm glad you asked. Today is the 23rd. Excuse me. Today is the 24th. Coincidentally, yesterday was the 23rd. We've already had a 23rd this month, and it's the only one. And today's the only 24th you will have in the month of June. And not only that, but it's the only Friday this week. Today is the celebration of the senses. Heretofore, everyone was of the opinion we only had 5 senses because that's what you were told. You had sight and sense and smell and taste and all that, and touch. Those are the 5 senses. But it turns out here lately that scientists have got together, they all got together and they said, you know, there's a lot more of that stuff around than we thought originally. So there's over 20. It's over 20, and you can go research that and find out what they are. One of them is balance. They say balance is a sense. And I guess that kind of makes
Sense?
Yeah. Okay. Today, celebration of senses. It's also International Fairy Day. So if you happen to see Tinkerbell, Tinkerbell was a fairy, say hi. It's also Drive Your Corvette to Work Day. That may be a bit difficult for some of us. It's also Take Your Dog to Work Day. That's kind of difficult for some of us, but not you. Well, you could have.
I could have brought him.
You could have brought him. No, okay. What kind of dog do you have there?
He is a lab.
A white lab.
A yellow.
Yellow lab. That's what I meant to say. There's a yellow lab, and his name is
Benelli.
Pinelli Tire.
Benelli.
Huh?
Benelli.
Oh, Benelli, like
a gun.
like the weapon. Like okay, I thought it was like Pinelli tires or
No.
something. Well, it's not like that.
Starts with a B, not a
B,
P.
a B. All right, it's a B.
Benelli.
Benelli. All right. That's
You know,
good
I
name.
like to name things around my house after
Guns? Yeah. Yeah. Like Remington, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like Smith, and then you have Wesson Oil, right?
Benelli.
Benelli. All right. It's also today is Take Your Dog to Work Day. Didn't I mention that already?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Well, that's what's special about today.
What's the trivia question?
The trivia question. Boy, have I got a good one. The category for today's trivia question is, what's the category? What would you call that? The category for today's trivia question is new old words. Sort of. Names. New old names, we'll call it. Anyway, here's the question. Identify for me, please, Ceres, C-E-R-E-S, Eris, E-R-I-S, and Maki-Maki, M-A-K-E, Now, what are those? They are something, those are 3 of 4. If I told you the 4th one, you'd know immediately what these are. Maki-Maki, Ceres, and Eris. Identify them. What are they? Some people would say well, I don't know, it's over my head. That's right. Anyway, we'll find out in a few minutes in the next segment, as a matter of fact, what Ceres, Eris, and Maki-Maki are. And that's up next on Wayne-Goldsboro Television. Today, Sergeant Paige Leonard of Crime Stoppers comes in to tell us about the latest crime of the week, and I am glad you're here.
Thank you as always for having me.
I'm glad you're here. What's the latest?
Well, I wanted to talk about a break-in that happened on June the 2nd. There is a residence located, we're just going to say, an 800 block of 11th Street. Apparently, what appears to be more than likely more than one person broke into this residence and did $20,000 at least worth
Wow.
of damage to the inside. And while they were there, they decided to steal a TV and some additional items. But you know, the main thing that we are concerned about, obviously, is the break-in and the fact that, you know, we have a homeowner that has $20,000 worth of damage.
Right.
And it was extensive. And so we would like anybody that's got any information about this person or these people to come forward and tell us, you know, what they know or what they've heard. We'd like to definitely prosecute this case.
So you're looking for information, well, it could be from anybody.
Right.
Maybe someone who knows the perpetrators, who
Right.
heard them bragging about it, as they often do, or something
That's
like
right.
that. Or it may be somebody around 11th Avenue or 11th Street.
Exactly. You know, somewhere up in that area, you know, the North William, 11th Street area, somewhere up in that vicinity. But, you know, a lot of times, you know, when you've got people that go in and just do a lot of damage, you know, and their mission is not necessarily to steal items, but to just do a lot of damage, you know, you can kind of funnel what you're looking for, or maybe have an idea of what you're looking for, but, you know, you're still dealing with property damage, and the owners are, you know, upset, and, you know, some important things were in there.
And this was June 2nd.
This was June 2nd of this year, and we're just hoping anybody out there's got any information.
But we don't have a time of day because nobody knew that this was going on.
Yeah, June 2nd is actually when the property owner located the damage, and they're not at this
okay.
residence every day, so we don't have the specific time that the damage was done.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Well, the numbers are crawling across the bottom of the screen there, right there. And if you happen to know anything at all, regardless of how big or how small you think this information is, contact Crime Stoppers. And that number, 919-735-2255 or 222, that is 919-222-4230
all right,
to text, right?
that's right.
All right. Sergeant Paige Leonard of Crime Stoppers, and I appreciate you coming in. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're back on Wayne-Goldsboro Television this Friday morning, and it is going to be a nice day today. Not quite as warm as yesterday, and that's good. Not quite as hot as yesterday, and it's going to be a nice weekend as well. It'll be a great weekend to play a round of golf or two. And on the weekends, you pay no more than $36 for 18 holes with a golf cart at Goldsboro Municipal Golf Course. Monday through Friday, it's a lot less than that. If you're a senior, a military, or a junior between the ages of 13 and 18, you pay a lot less than that. Now, for tournament fees, you can call 919-735-0411 if you're planning a golf tournament, a fundraiser. People love to play golf for fundraisers. There's 18-hole rates include these rates. 18-hole rates include a $15 golf cart fee. Wow. If you're playing without the golf cart, it's $24 on the holidays and weekends without a golf cart. 9-hole rates also is the same, includes an $8 fee. Green fees are good all day, Anyway, also try the driving range. You can hit golf balls on the driving range for only $40 a month. For the entire family, only $50 a month. It is certainly a great place to go and exercise, walk, and play a round of golf, have a lot of fun. Call these guys over at 735-0411, 735-0411. The Goldsboro Municipal Golf Course. You can go online to gmgcgolf.com, gmgcgolf.com, or go on their Facebook page, facebook.com/gmgcgolf. There you go. All righty.
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't forget the broadband survey is continuing till July the 1st. So if you haven't took the survey, it's only 11 questions. You can go to wangov.com, scroll down to current topics. The broadband link is under that. You can click there. You can call the planning office at 731-1650. You can go to your local libraries, fill it out there, give it back to the librarian. They can turn it in for you.
It's only 11 questions.
11 questions.
11 questions. Doesn't take, you can have it done just like that. No time at all. It's a snap. Ho, ho, ho. Anyway, It won't take but a minute, whether you already have internet service or not. We need your input on this. 11 questions, have it done in no time at all. They don't need to know your name, but they like to know where you live. And the reason for that is, of course, so that they can pinpoint problem areas here in the county for those who need better internet service. Not everybody has broadband. We're talking about people who use satellite or people who use their cell or smartphones. And that's convenient, or rather inconvenient, and can be expensive in some ways. So help us out here. Whether you have service or not, go ahead and fill out the questionnaire, and there's only a few days left, so just help us out, okay? The movie at the Paramount Theater, on Fridays they show movies at the Paramount Theater, and the movie today is Evan Almighty. That's a comedy, and it was a very funny movie, and I forget who it was. It seemed like it was Jim Carrey or somebody was in that. I'm not sure about that. But it's Evan Almighty, a very funny movie. That's at the Paramount Theater, and it costs you a whopping $5 to get in and watch that. And this is the only time they allow food in the theater.
Wow.
You got to have popcorn. I mean, if you go into the movies, you got to have popcorn, right? All right. Also at the senior. Did I say the Paramount?
Yes, you did.
Boy, I'll tell you what. I am mixing my movie places here. We're talking the Peggy M. Seeger Senior Center. That's where they're showing the movie Evan Almighty.
But you are right about the Paramount. They
Oh, yeah.
are showing something there where you can
they're showing a movie there.
get popcorn.
And you get popcorn there and all that. But they're not showing Evan Almighty. That's at the Senior Center. Anyway.
I think we got to take him there.
Huh?
His Alzheimer's is kicking in.
Anyway, also at the Senior Center today, you can learn fitness equipment. That's a lesson on all the fantastic fitness equipment out there. That starts at 10 o'clock. They have chair exercise at 10:30. You ever seen a chair exercise?
No.
Oh, they're trying to build themselves up, make their legs longer, become a stool, get up in the world. Also, Facebook Clinic today at 3 o'clock. That's all at the Peggy M. Seeger Senior Center. And here you go. Here you go. Evan Almighty. Steve Carroll, who's the star of the TV show The Office. But Steve Carroll and Morgan Freeman Jr. Evan Almighty is about Congressman Evan Baxter, whose wish to change the world is heard by none other than God himself. And God appears with a perplexing request to build an ark. Evan is sure he's losing it. I mean, does that really happen? Could it really happen? Well, sure it did. Anyway, soon, mysterious deliveries of wood and tools are being dropped off at his doorstep, and then animals of every shape and size are flocking to him, 2 by 2. And his self-absorbed life goes from overnight success to almighty mess. Anyway, it's a comedy. It's very funny. Steve Carroll and Morgan Freeman Jr. Happen to like Morgan Freeman Jr. a lot. He's a really talented actor. The Center Street Jam next week is on the 30th. That will be Hip Pocket. Hip Pocket will be performing. Got a couple of blood drives to tell you about. You going to read that too? Okay. A couple of blood drives very quickly here. On the 23rd, no, that was yesterday. On the 29th at 2:30 at the Pikeville Church on the Hunter Road, Pikeville Church on the Hunter Road, 2:30 on the 29th in Pikeville. Okay? What do you have?
The Board of Elections has a precinct official position. It is a paid position. You have to be a voter in Wayne County. You have to be capable of operating a laptop. You have to be willing to work at least from 6 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. on election day. And you have to attend a 2-hour training session. You can apply at waynevotes.com, or you can contact the Board of Elections at 731-1411.
waynevotes.com or 734-1411?
731-1411.
I meant 731, yes. Thank you. Sorry about that. 731-1411.
Yes.
Let's go over that trivia question again today. Identify the following. Ceres, C-E-R-E-S, Eris, E-R-I-S, or Maki Maki, M-A-K-E, M-A-K-E. What are they? Those are 3 of 4 things. 3 of 4 things. If I gave you the 4th one, you'd know what it was. The 4th one is Pluto. 4 different kinds of dogs. No, that's not right. Pluto, a dwarf planet. Ceres, Eris, and Maki Maki are 3 other dwarf planets in our solar system. How about that? Now you know the rest of the story. So that's going to wrap it up for today. Have yourself a great weekend. If you happen to be traveling out and about, please always wear your seatbelt. So until Monday, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And this is Wayne-Goldsboro Television.